What, any more on the list that I can beat up?
Oh yeah, we can keep going. Olestra, which is a beaut too.
Yeah.
It's, you know, being a fake fat, it doesn't belong in your body.
Yeah.
Propylgallate, again, it's to use, to keep oils from spoiling. And these things were only meant really to help the food companies along.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you can, again, when we were kids, you could have a piece of cake or a cookie. Now you can send a box of Pop-Tarts 3 times around the world, and
Yeah.
it'll still, you know, the date on it will be in 2 years. Monosodium glutamate, to give all the food that they've sucked the flavor out, is also not good for, especially for children. Potassium bromate.
That's, I think, is found in a lot of doughs, unfortunately, and it's...
Yes, it's a big, you have to really read
Yes.
it to look for flour that's not brominated.
Mm-hmm.
That's important. That'll kill you for sure. Aspartame, which I know is my hot favorite. You know, again, a fake sweetener. In fact, if I can add in, I was doing some, I thought it was interesting, I was doing some coursework at Rutgers a couple of years ago. Aspartame was created by a joint venture between somebody at Rutgers and somebody at McNeil. And unfortunately, for a doctor to say, in chemistry, in nature, things are either right or left-handed, and for somebody to say this is the same as that, it's not true, and your body can't process it. So that's how they get away with aspartame, saying, well, it's really sugar. Well, the varnish on the furniture, the desk over there, is also the same as sugar. It's just they put something in it to cure, but you wouldn't eat that either.
Yeah. So
So these things, your body can only process so much before it really shuts down. Food colorings.
you know how long it takes to get food coloring out of your body? 7 years. Yeah, those little maraschino cherries that go into some drinks, that people like to drink. 7 years to get rid of that. Long time.
Let's see, the next one would be sodium chloride, you know, salt. Then a new sweetener, actually I'm not familiar with this one, asulfame K?
That's not Truvia, that's different.
Truvia is actually, Truvia is okay. Truvia is one of those things that is okay. Even better, stevia. 100% stevia is actually okay. If you guys are gonna leave here tonight with anything, some of those things should be, look at your labels. More importantly, look at the labels that your children are eating, because I know it seems like I'm trying to scare you, but here are some of the issues: ADD, autism, ADHD, children that have all these issues. And I'm not saying, you know, I need to be careful because I can't say that it's because of preservatives. But is it possible? Is it possible that it has affected the children in some way? You know, look at children now, more and more are eating all white stuff, white bread, white flour and everything, white pasta. They're eating a ton of garbage that comes out of boxes that has to affect them in some way. You know, I can't say for sure that I think that ADD is worse, but is it possible? You know, and the thing is, if you take those things out of your life, you will actually see a major difference in the way you feel and in the way your children act, and in the way they actually, they might have more attention, they might be able to work better at school. Have I scared you sufficiently?
I was saying my cousin has MS, and she was having a lot of problems with it, and she totally took everything out of her diet, like every preservative, completely eats like.
Does she see a difference?
Oh my God, she hasn't had to take medicine.
It's a tremendous.
It's actually say aspartame is something that it makes it look like you have MS, but you don't. You have poisoning from the aspartame.
It actually makes an incredible difference in your body, and so that's why, you know, I have to be careful. I can't say MS gets worse. I can't say autism. I can't say any of those things. But what I will say, and I'm not afraid of saying, try it. Just try to go a few weeks, a few months without all the garbage that is all over the place right now, and see what happens. You know, especially, you know, and the reason why I can talk like this is because I'm legally blind. I have a genetic disease that leads to blindness. I'm not blind. I'm not anywhere where the doctors expected me to be, and they can't explain it. So I get to say, in my experience, here's what I think may have helped me. I get to say that. Am I 100% right? I don't know. I feel that I am. But I at least ask people to listen to me and to try it. So I think I've sufficiently scared you guys about chemicals. And you know what? Just do yourself a favor. When you get home tonight, go into your pantry. Read the label. And in fact, forget about preservatives for a second and just think about what foods are important. If you pick something up and it says flour, sugar, toss it. It's a lot of sugar. Flour, salt, toss it. You might as well pour salt into your hand. You might as well pour sugar into your hand. So, you know, what I'm saying is, green peppers, eggplants, zucchini, lettuce, dandelions. You'll be amazed when you get rid of the garbage and you bring in the good stuff. So speaking about the good stuff, I want to just say a couple things before, because I have to get Karen to read the list again. But here are some things. You know, everybody's talking about antioxidants. The whole world now, doctors, people, commercials, everywhere you read, nutritionists are talking about antioxidants. And I don't know if people really understand what antioxidants are. You know, I don't know if people understand what they really do. But there are things that you should incorporate into your body on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. You know, things as crazy as men in their 40s and 50s should be eating red cabbage because it prevents prostate cancer. Blueberries. You know, I was in a meeting yesterday where, I'm guessing he's around 40, a 40-year-old man, I think that was close to his age. He said he eats probiotic yogurt and blueberries 3 to 4 times a week. I got so happy. I couldn't believe it. Because those are the kinds of people that, you know, those are the kinds of things that people need to be doing. Blueberries, 3 or 4 times. Blueberries are incredible for you. We don't eat enough of it. You know, greens, peppers, chicken, salmon, flaxseed. Do you guys actually think about your day and what you're going to consume and what your children are going to consume? Do you think about the fish, the vegetables, the salads, the fruit, staying away from the sugar, the salt? I want to, again, and I have to do this, I have to have somebody else read it, but I want to have Karen just read, there's a list of superfoods. Please listen to them. After tonight there will be, and I think there already is on my website, studiobhealth.com. There's already, these things that I'm talking about are already on the website, so you don't have to take notes, you don't have to remember, you can go right to the website and check them out. Karen, would you mind just reading the list?
Blueberries, 1 cup a week. Apples, 3 a week. Pomegranates, the more the better. Avocados, 1 a week. Fish and fish oil. Fish twice a week, 2 fish oil capsules a day. Flax seeds, 2 teaspoons a day. Chocolate,
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, 1 square a day. Mushrooms, doesn't say how many, but as often. Garlic, as much as you can. Eggs, 3 eggs a week. Red wine, a glass a day with that chocolate square. I like that. I think I'm going to start that at home. Okay, cabbage, 1 cup a week. Let's see. And walnuts, 12 nuts a day. It's the healthiest nut.
A lot of people think almonds are the healthiest nut, but it actually is.